Hello, welcome. Just as promised, I'm building the Mega Super Destroyer Crusher 5000 wall gate system. 5000? Add another number on there. Here is SiRiUS, the slave.
As advertised and promised, here you are.
Yes, so I've planned it all out in wooden blocks, or these, whatever these are called, not building blocks, the ones that I'm not actually going to upgrade them because you'd have to go through cobblestone to get to the concrete tier. Easier just to pick them up and then replace them with concrete pieces, as SiRiUS has done on this side. And so let me just show off the way it works on this wooden side, because you can see it easier. There's a saw blade down there, and the path goes around it like this. So it touches 7 sides of it. It forces the zombies to pass through each saw blade completely, like this. And when they get to
He
this...
has named this 7 Sides Theory. That's the name of his invention.
And so when you walk through, then they're passed between these gates over here, and then they get to the other side, and they're sent through more saw blades. So you're getting the maximum amount of damage out of every saw blade, and then finally they reach the inside of the compound. They come in over here. Here's the hole. Oh, can you fill this up to the top all the way?
I'm crafting. I think I have enough.
Oh, here you go.
There you go. I'm done. It's exactly enough.
No, don't you worry. Here you go. There's your 100 cubes, sir. So you come in over here. You work your way along this way, through here, all the way. Then you go between these 2 gates, through to here. Come through here, snake all the way through this side. And then on this side, they finally get to the other half of the inside. It's designed to be where the outer layer, and there's the second layer, is still fully functional. So if they get through the first layer, then the second layer...
What is this about? We don't need this, do we?
No, that should be removed. Those two should be removed, yes.
The only thing I worry about is the zombies may not path as intended.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they might not figure out the full pathing.
But they'll be standing in saw blades the whole time as they're trying to figure this out, so it's fine, you know?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So, and then they come through this side, and then they pass through this door section here, and then they come out over here. Come out here. So they go through total 12 saw blades on 7 sides. That's the 12 times 7 saw blade theory. Smoke screen. Alright, so then what do the switches do? This switch will activate the saw blades. So the relays are coming down. I'm going to hook those up right now, so you better watch out. You better watch out.
I'm not in there. I'm replacing this wall now on this side. But you're going to replace some of it too, right?
It's this one.
You know what you are? You're the artist who sits there and like ranting about his artworks, like on his little podium. And this is the thing, and this is the Mona Lisa smile, and you know, and
you're the
person's like, "Are you gonna help fucking paint this wall over here?" No, I'm talking about my art over here.
I am. All right, these 6 saw blades get hooked up from this 6-sided relay. It's not a 6-sided relay. It's just a relay. There you go. See the star-shaped pattern emanating from this. Yeah, okay.
I see a chocolate starfish, aka an asshole.
Wow. Okay, so that goes to there. Oh, this relay needs to connect to there somehow. Holy shit! Does this reach? There's no way this will reach. There's no fucking way this will reach. No way. No fucking way. It even made a little bip sound. It's like, you're too far, bro. Did it even get close? It's a red, like, all the way here already. What the fuck? What the fuck do I do with this? I think I need to take this, pick it up, reconnect these saw blades. I'm going to try to make it the maximum distance away. And I will find that out by taking these relays. That was the spot. Here, 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 here. And I will try to hook these up. From the switch to the relay. What's the furthest one that will connect? Happy. Unhappy, unhappy, unhappy. This is the best I can do. It's not even happy about that. Oh, look, I tricked it. Yeah, excellent. So I got 2 away from it. Okay, let's see if I can get us on the other side. 2 away from the center. These relays, the range is very short. So basically 2 away from there, so right there. See if I can bridge the gap between space that is 4 blocks narrower than it was previously. So from here to here. Does not connect. Fuck. Let's see, does it connect to here or here? I'd be fine with that. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. That should be fine. I think that should be able to reach the final saw blades. That's all that matters. Alright, so this one to this saw blade. It works. It's far enough. It reaches the final saw blade.
I knew you'd figure it out. I believed so hard.
So all 6 of these saw blades will be hooked to this relay. And then this relay will also...
What if they manage to climb up? What if they manage to climb up the 3 blocks at some point, somehow? What if they stack and they climb it? I guess we're kind of fucked.
I don't know. Let's hope that does not happen.
Yeah. Let us hope.
Hooking these up.
I can hear your character making a little clicking noise when you're actually hooking them up.
Nice. I can see you replacing the fucking blocks by picking them up and them back down. I see.
Amazing, isn't it?
The pheasant hears the clicking of the clipboard of the engineer, and the engineer hears the clacking of the pickaxe of the peasant worker working on his crafted design system.
Some of these blocks are a bit damaged. Must repair before
And then
I pick up. Why are these so damaged?
And then there was a work accident because the engineer enabled the system while the person was maintaining the blocks while he was building them, and he fell in. Are they all spinning?
They have no issues with the blocks being on top of them.
Nope. They're all spinning. Very good, very good. The death machine is almost ready. I kind of want a ladder right there, but so then now if I open the door... Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, because
You don't need ladders.
This is now the switch for the door. So here's the entrance to the base, right here. That is the grinder for the zombies. And look in here. they when you close the gate, which is from here, I wish you could do a switch on both sides of it to close it. So the best thing I could do, compromise, was to, yeah. I kind of want to put like concrete blocks along here.
Do you have more of these blocks produced in your inventory?
Nope.
That's all you had?
That's all I had, yeah.
Oh shit, I thought you were producing 250 as well.
Oh no.
Wait, I might
Do you
have
want
enough.
me to make more?
Hold on.
I can make more. I can make 150 more.
Yeah, make some more. I'm out. A little bit short. You don't need to make that much, but actually make them, because let me craft them in mine, because for the base I want to make a base eventually elsewhere. That'll be used for that. Why did this one break? What the hell? Why did that break?
What happened there?
I don't know. It's weird, very weird.
Fix it. Here's your.
No reason for it to break.
Here's your concrete. Concrete. I fixed this. I finished this. Okay. So now the question. Oh, there's still some blocks down there that need to be filled, replaced. Now for this part here, do I want a walk across part? Yes, probably, right?
Why is this one's health a little bit low? It's weird. These blocks getting damaged by something.
Are the saw blades chopping them from underneath somehow?
I mean, only one out of all these blocks had a tiny... It must have got hit somehow. I don't know. During the construction processes, something.
But so basically, zombies have to come in through here when the gates are blocked. And then, what can you finish in here? There's 2 blocks over here.
Where?
2 blocks down here. Yes. 4 blocks, I should say.
Any others hiding under here between the doors? No. That's it.
Do I place... do I cover these... Do I place these here as like a walkway, or do I just leave it open like this and run across the garage doors? Like basically like this. Oh shit. This is fucking... See that?
Will they open the garage doors? Have any trouble?
I don't think so. Let's test it. Oh shit, did that just collapse?
Did it collapse it?
It collapsed somehow, yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck that shit. Whatever.
You could put blocks on top of this, just like a
flat. I can make a flat
flat block. Make a flat block, yeah.
Should I cover it?
Yeah, cover it. Yeah.
Or do you like seeing? Or do you like seeing them open? I like seeing
the whole thing. Make a walkway.
I like seeing them opening. You can make a walkway here.
You can just make a walkway in the middle here. Across the middle.
Alright, the middle, okay. I can do...
You can also put one on the edges here if you want to, as well.
Shape, there's a flat shape. Plate, it's called. Plate.
You know what I'm realizing? It needs some lighting. We need some torches.
Oh shit, the plate. It break. The plate, it break.
Oh.
Maybe if I do it like...
You need to start it on this one here. You need to start it on this one.
Yeah, but would that support it all the way out?
I think so, but start from the other side and support them together.
Well, you can't because there's switches over here.
Oh.
In the way. Well, there you go.
I guess it works.
Good enough.
And put one on this side too, on the edge here, so I don't have to. I can see myself running across this and falling.
All right, little baby.
Into the zombies. Modern DEI requirements. No,
there.
That's not accurate.
Right there. Good.
The safety fucking paranoia overload bullshit at workplaces happened way before the DEI thing ever happened.
I like it. So driver, let's test it with the trucks. I kind of wish we had made it a wider door, the 5 instead of the 4. Because I didn't realize that the fucking 4 is about as wide as these trucks are. Madmole's like, the 4x4 shall be 4 wide. Fucking, how do we even... It's fine. It's fine, right?
Yeah. It's fine.
Close the hatch. Ah, he's running me over. Alright, there we go. The whole thing is pretty much complete. The grinders are grinding. We don't actually use those all the time. We, sensible. We will turn them off. Grinders off.
Does this use the solar banks you were acquiring so diligently?
Yeah, so look at that shit up here real quick. So up here...
Where are they?
So here's this third switch isn't even used. I'm going to remove it so it's not confusing. Not even using this one. This one is just a door override, so actually this one needs to be left on all the time, because if you turn it off, then now this one won't toggle the doors anymore. But if you leave that one on, then you could toggle the doors from here if you wanted. But it's better just to leave this on all the time and then toggle it from here, I think.
Yeah.
So there's a jump up there. So then this one turns on the blades. Oh, you know what I just realized? I forgot about this plan. I was gonna make every single blade trap be disableable with a switch, right? I'm still gonna do that. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a switch and put it on top of every single blade trap. Which direction should I
go? By the way, do you see my screen currently?
No.
Enable my screen, Captain.
Okay, it's on.
So here's our path down. And now if I do this crazy high jump, will it kill me? Holy shit. Wow.
Nice.
How far I fell. My health went about a little bit higher than half. It's insane. The jumping height has been achieved so high with Parkour 4, it's mind-boggling. Mind-boggle. I craft some torches, by the way. We need some light in this maze. Notice how dark it is?
Sure.
Unless you have, like,
it's pretty dark.
Better method.
No, torches are fine. Let's hope that, yeah, basically it all depends on if the pathing of the zombies itself can handle this elaborate zigzagging or whatever snaking shape. If it can't, then they will just bite through the walls basically, or look for some other weak point. But if they can, pathing can handle it, then they will see this path as an optimal way in without having to go through a wall at all. You know, and sometimes I've seen them path through buildings and shit very effectively. So this is the final test will be to see, is this too complex of a pathing for the zombies, right? So, all right, there's switches on each one now. And so now what I wanted to do is the relay that powers these needs to be removed and re-put down.
Horde night tomorrow night. Not tonight. But it's getting close.
This one also re-put down. Alright, and then get this.
I just hope they path correctly, yo. I hope so. I hope it's true.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see.
Alright, now this one will go to this switch. This one will go to this switch.
Oh my god.
What just happened? What
I'm
happened?
an idiot.
Okay, what the fuck happened?
I was gonna this missing block. I was gonna fill it in, and so I'm like just replacing it, not realizing the whole shit's actually supported by this block, isn't it?
Oh, you collapsed their ladder? Oh my god.
Oh god, yes. Oh my god, how can I be so stupid? Wow.
Wow.
Yep. Thought it would somehow be supported from up there too, but not enough. Some of it is.
I don't
not all the way
understand
collapsed.
why some of these blocks are turning into broken. Like, what the fuck?
That is weird. What's breaking them? Is it the blade traps being near them or something?
I don't like it.
Hold on, let me
I
regather
just
this
know
wood
I
and
don't
have some
like
wood,
it. You better fix that
have
shit.
some wood blocks.
I don't even gonna look down there until it's fucking fixed, man. It better be fixed.
It'll be fixed. It's easy.
It'll be better be fixed.
It
Nah.
didn't collapse all the way. The part that was connected to the cave stayed, but the part beneath the cave, you know,
No way
there
out
did
of our
collapse.
fucking house. Oh, there is actually a way out.
Not currently.
Isn't there another way out?
Imagine I did this right before Horde Night. It'd be hilarious.
Holy shit. Okay, so the wiring. So all 6 of these switches are now wired. And then this relay needs to be connected to this relay. Why is it too far now? I think this was here. There we go. And this relay is connected to all these switches. So basically all of these switches for each blade need to be on, and that way you can toggle them off. It's amazing. That way, if a bag drops on this blade trap, you can turn off the blade trap and don't have to turn off the whole system, just that one blade trap. All right, let's turn it on. Let's test it. So blade traps on, all on. All right, so now each one needs to be turned on manually. Oh fuck, I didn't wire these to the actual blade traps. Hold on a moment. This switch to this blade trap. This switch to that blade trap. What the fuck? Oh, I did it backwards. There we go.
Do you know what I'm drinking and what they have in stores currently?
What's that?
You can guess.
No, what is
What
it?
do they have only in the stores during holiday seasons?
Eggnog, motherfucker.
Eggnog! Eggnog!
This motherfucker loves his eggnog. That's how I'm only able to guess because I know you love your eggnog so
Yes,
much.
and they have
so
my favorite
much.
one, vanilla spice eggnog. That's the best one they have. Yes, that's what I'm drinking right now. Got the eggnog joy. I'm fixing it, I'm fixing it. Please, sir, please, I'm fixing it, please. Don't punish me.
I have 2 left if I'm coming down in a moment and they're not working. You're gonna get coal for your Christmas instead of eggnog. You're gonna get coal nog.
Cornog.
Alright, now those are all on. If I turn this all off, they all turn off. If I turn it all on, all the saw blades turn on. And let's say I need to drop down into this section. I turn off this blade, and I jump down, and I get the bag, jump back up, and I reactivate. Yes, each individual blade can be toggled with the switch that is positioned directly above it. This is a noob-safe system where even a noob like SiRiUS can know which switch will deactivate the saw blade because it's the one that's directly beneath it, you know?
I will find a way to fuck it up somehow. I'll find a way, don't you worry. Ah, I collapsed it again. God damn it. It's very sensitive, you see. Very sensitive, the supportable weight.
Really wish we had made this fucking the 5 wide. I hate this fucking having the tiny garage. Like, feel like a fucking peasant bum. Like a poor person. Tiny narrow garage. No?
I guess. There we go. There we go. Just need a few ladders. And we're all good. 4 ladders.
Yeah, look at that.
I fixed it, I fixed it.
Alright, so you want to see how the power... Does it what? What's fixed? What's broken?
The ladder, everything's fixed.
Nice. Did you know you can turn all these ladders to metal?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you care.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
It would support much more weight that way, actually. This wouldn't happen again. Whatever. I'm coming up. See what you've managed to do here.
Need nails for that Wow.
How do we turn this all into steel? Steel tier.
We just need steel. Need to get steel and then you can upgrade it. Steel blocks, basically. Which is just made from forged steel. We just need a bunch of forged steel. Do you want a block on this exit here? This exit hole and the entrance hole? Or does it help to know the... Just so you can run over it?
Oh, that's good.
Just help to know that that's where the gap is for the entrance, yeah.
It's good. Where do you want some torches to light this maze up? Want a torch here or there?
Maybe one by each saw blade or something? Like over here?
Oh, that's too many, no?
Too
many.
I have candles. Do you want to use candles?
Okay. I have 8 torches.
8 torches, that's it?
Yeah.
How you gonna
I can put one I can put one here. That lights up a lot.
Maybe the entrance.
Another one.
Illuminate the entrance here when where they're coming in. Illuminate the garage door itself by putting one on each side of the garage door.
That's probably good enough.
And on the inside too.
As well. Oh, okay.
On the inside. Super garage. Yeah.
I'll just
the
put
super
one on,
garage
like,
system.
This side here as well.
Very nice. As far as the, the owner experience, where you're not the zombie, it's very convenient. You just walk through this giant, thick gate. You don't know any better. You don't know about the monstrosities of the system. You just use your home. You just go enter your house, leave your house, but then you have like these workers that work the grinding gears who are like kill the monsters for you, and then they like clean the blades and repair the blades, and they run through the maintenance shaft repairing things. And right, so
yeah.
Now if you're a zombie, your experience is like this. You're serious. You're a zombie. You go forth.
I'm going.
He's a zombie.
I'm pathing. I hope they path. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I don't know. Crazy zombie paths so fast. It's insane. True insanity.
So
I've made it in.
Oh, right. So then the last part we were going to do is... oh, shit. Why is there a hole right there? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's filled now.
It's filled with concrete. I was going to do maybe like a little... Maybe... Like, I'm gonna do it like that out of concrete, actually. Like this.
Okay, all right.
Yes. And this will be a shooting hole.
What if they just attack this shit because it's like, oh no, the outside's concrete. Okay, never mind. I thought they're just gonna find a weak point here. Never mind. I have 48 additional concrete blocks for like whenever we build a base elsewhere. For starters, you know, for starting it.
Alright, there we go.
Why is my character always hungry? Always hungry. You know, did you know it's actually hunger pangs instead of hunger pains? Did you know that?
Oh,
Isn't
weird.
that stupid? It's so stupid.
Do you have any concrete blocks left?
Yeah, here. Here you go.
Why'd you place it on the ground? What the fuck?
What? No. This is, I'm removing this one that's old. I don't know why these are here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why these are still here. In fact, do you want this one next to your farm here, or should I remove it?
Remove it. It's ugly. Disgusts me.
It was a necessity of the past.
Alright, so here's the final part. Should I thicken this up? I can't, I don't know. The final part. Yes. So a shotgun turret here. So shotgun turrets here.
Oh, yes, I remember now. Your turrets thing, yeah. If they happen to make it this far.
And then they come out of here where we will be shooting them. This is called the orifice. This is the orifice. This is where they shall spew forth from. But you can also shoot them from here as they run through the large intestines to the orifice.
Here.
Or you can shoot them through here too.
Yeah.
But this is where I will place an auto turret. I will put one here.
I'll drink a vanilla spice eggnog to that.
Alright, very good. You like this super system? Now the real test is, can you run
Almost
through
as
it?
much as this eggnog.
The real test is, can you run through the system without, can you run all the way through it on one health bar?
What?
From the beginning to end, can you run the gauntlet? That's the question.
You better test this one.
I better.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going for it. Wait, hold on. Crafting. Something. Why is this so slow? Why was he not sprinting? Alright, I'm ready. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Did it
Jesus
actually do a
Christ.
lot of damage?
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Oh, how much damage did it do?
I'm at 20 health out of 160.
Holy shit, it does
So
more than I thought.
I didn't even make it like halfway through. I made it like a third of the way in.
Wow, that's good. That's it looks promising.
Holy shit.
Looks promising, okay. Too bad it's not Horde Night tonight. We'll have to wait a day.
Yes, we will be testing this. Horde Night is coming on the 70th, which is today, but it'll be all day, so we're not gonna wait for that. This is more just the video showing the construction, right?
Yeah. We're gonna do some quests. I guess we should do some of these. Did you ever accept my invitation? Yeah, you did. We'll do some of that. Questing tier 3.
Oh yeah, let me show something else real quick. Come up here. I have these ladders here.
You put ladders. You put ladders. You know what I do? I just jump right here, though.
I know, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I know.
I'm not retarded.
Alright, fine. We don't need the ladders. Alright, so these don't need to be on all the time. The master control system. I was gonna put
what do they run off? What powers them?
So the left switch, which is the door switch, which should not be toggled here. I don't even know why I made this a switch, to be honest.
I thought it was magic. Like, you know, you haven't watched the show From, but like they discover in season 1 that the electric cords in the village, the town they're in that they can't escape. They dig down and the electric cords just end, and they're like, "How the fuck are we getting power?" Magic
Oh,
power.
shit. All right, you see this? So you can't see it because you don't have wire cutters, but I will have them in my hand so I can see them. So this switch on the left side.
Battery bank over here.
Yeah, so each one, there's 2 battery banks. One powers the left switch, the other one powers the right switch. So one of the battery banks.
From the power source.
Yeah, so the one with the solar panel. Oh shit! Here we come. Here comes a horde to test it out. Perfect. Turn on the switch. They're coming. Turn on the blades.
Will they come to the entrance like they're supposed to?
Or do they even come to the entrance? They're just at the door. Hey, zombies. Hey,
I think you're standing over there. What if
they need bait. They needed bait. They needed the bait. Coming.
I think you need to stand here for this.
They're coming. Oh yes, it's beautiful. Path, you idiots. Yes. Through the gates. Oh, through the gates. Yes, the gate tunnel. Oh, gateway tunnel. Oh, didn't make it. Oh, didn't make it. Now, so the only disadvantage of this system.
Why are they still stupid?
Oh, they're stupid. They're trying to just go through the doors and shit.
Yeah. What if you open this one up, this starting one up to a 3 wide, so they have a better chance of making it in there?
Like a funnel? Like a funnel?
Yeah. Well, they kind of need one, maybe.
What if I open... What if I open it up like this? How does this make them react? Garage doors open, boys.
He started going for it, yeah. He turned around and went for the garage door as soon as you opened it.
Did he though?
Maybe. I mean, it sure seemed to change at the same time.
They just trying to go out this window, man.
Oh. We gotta block this wall off, I think. We gotta wall this shit up, don't you think?
I think that we need to make the doorway the path of least resistance, yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna go to this window, yeah, they like that window.
But, so once the zombie was in the path, she was doing the gauntlet. She was like, yeah, I'm going for this shit.
Yeah. What I noticed was 2 of them ran past this opening, because it's a very narrow opening. And they just, you know, like one of them went in, but blocked the other one, so the other 2 kept running past it. So if we make this a funnel, by making it 3 wide, they'll funnel in better.
Funnel it.
Alright, I'll funnel it. All we gotta do is remove 4 blocks.
Wait. Can you remove this one corner piece and then this corner piece, but then that's it? So just 4 blocks, or 6 blocks total?
Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I see. Wait, this one? No, I'm still confused.
The 2 that are on each side, the 2 columns on each side of the doorway.
But that's only 4 total.
No, it's 6 because there's 3 high. 3 times 2 is 6.
To remove all the way up. Okay,
Yeah. Now the question is, do I do a wedge or ramp?
Yeah, I think on this side. You need a wedge. Yeah. Otherwise, they're gonna go for this corner as a weak spot potentially.
But is that a funnel enough? Is more of the question. Like, if I just funnel. Is this a funnel with like a wedge like that?
Yeah, like that.
And then on the other side too?
No, I don't think so.
Well, on the other side, no, you want it just to be open?
I mean, would that make them come in easier?
Yeah. I guess that's just... Yeah, that's fine. You're losing the efficiency on one of the... Nah, whatever. This is fine. Yeah.
They've almost got a 3 wide. We got a 2.5 wide. Really.
Did you want to remove 1 more block, actually? 1 more column? Yeah, let's do it proper. Yeah, I think so.
how are you going to funnel this one?
Like this, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Just like that, so they can go right in there. Yeah.
All right.
Have fun. Enjoy the start of it.
You should also make this, like, you see this line right here where I'm standing? You should make this a diagonal wedge like this, so they don't come into this corner and get stuck here. What do you think about that? Making this a diagonal here, walling it diagonally. So they don't come around this edge and then they get stuck in here like idiot, you know?
Like this?
Yes. Yes.
And then
So
the rest is square?
If they do run past it, they'll turn around and then they'll come back.
Do I need to fill it even?
I think, no, you don't need to fill it. Just make it tall enough.
I don't know, it feels a little bit China right here. I don't fill
then
it.
do the other wedge, the opposite wedge.
No, just if I fill it with
a little bit China, like where they save the plastic wherever possible.
Fill it with wood. How about I fill it with wood? Oh, I can fill it with wood. I'm not even joking.
You can fill this one too, I guess.
Yeah, I think I will.
China. Chinese products, save the.
I think so.
Save the plastic. Save the plastic on the inside.
I mean, we only fix it if once the bridge collapses and there's enough people who die.
Hey, there's a name for a band. Hollow Plastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so let me finish showing you real quick. I can fill this a little later. Just filling it now. I want to show you the rest of the power shit and how it works before I finish. All right, whatever. I'll finish filling this in a moment. So let's look up here. So there's the switches. Come to the switches. Come to the switches. So each one of these switches is powered off of one of these battery banks. Let's look at the battery bank amount. Is barely down. Holy shit. Using 3 watts. So this one powers the door. This front one. It's powered off of the solar panel. How it acts is like see these little things, these little white little things. These are called relays. And then there's like these little relays down here, for example, right? See this shit on the wall? This shit right here. This is a relay.
I see them.
These little things just extend the range, so you can't go. Your wire can't be more than like 15 feet or whatever the fuck, you know. And then
real life, when you see these on power lines, why are they shaped? Why do they have this weird little 4-circle type little? Why are they shaped like this? What is the purpose of them? What do they do?
I don't know. This is a Google search away. I didn't do that Google search. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
Life, but I've never bothered to look up why do they look like this? Why this shape? What are they doing? You know?
I think they're trying to be phallic. You know, I'm sure there's a reason.
Sure, they conduct the electricity in a certain way.
I'm sure there's a logical reason for why. You know. Wait. So, anyways, the point is that when this battery bank is out of juice. So if you look at the battery bank, examine it real quick. Open it and examine it. Up here, this battery bank here. You notice how the battery, open. Notice how the battery, one of them is down a little bit. That's how much battery power has been used. So the durability on the batteries is the power on the battery.
What this showcases to me only showcases one thing to me: how absolutely batshit insane the fucking developers of Icarus were with their batteries. Isn't that stupid?
Okay. Focus.
Remember how they would drain so quickly? Like
no.
It was ridiculous.
No. This is to operate the doors.
Oh.
Look at this other bank.
Spoke too soon.
Look at the other battery bank.
I spoke too soon. This is still better than Icarus, though.
So that's the one running the saw blades, right?
Yeah, it's actually not bad though. Not bad.
So, then come over here and look at the solar bank. So how does the battery bank get filled? Is the question, right?
Yes, the $100 $100 million question. Solar panel, right?
Well, so this battery bank here, which is hooked to the doors, is connected to the solar bank. And the solar bank, when you look at it, examine this one, it's providing power, but only in the daytime, of course. And it should be recharging this battery. So this battery should be actually full because the doors, whatever power they used, were, you know, playing all night. So there's no sunlight while the night.
Yeah.
But now there is.
How much they're generating? The sun's out now.
Yeah.
I see it actually generating.
Yeah, so it says max power is 122. It's based off of the solar panels. But it says power 8. That's how much it's providing. And that 8, I think, is, yeah, so now if you...
What's max power about? What the fuck is that talking about?
That's the quality of the solar panels. That's what the 22223, that's what I'm trying to buy at the trader. Higher quality solar panels, because the higher they are, the more wattage you get out of them. The 2s are 20. I tested this by putting them in there individually. The 2s are 20, the 3s are 22, which is why it's 122 currently. The 6s are 30. So it goes like 20, 22, 25, 27, 30, or something like that. Yeah. For the wattages. I don't know what the 1 gives.
I love Tesla, China and Tesla.
All right,
I love Tesla.
So this one was the one that ran the blade traps, though, right? So it provides maximum output 290, which is based off of what? Look at the battery bank. It's off the batteries, because it's got two of the batteries are blue, so it doesn't provide the full 300. So the blue ones are 45 each.
I see.
Sorry, the tier 5
cat is hungry.
Tier 5. A hungry cat in the background. He's meowing. He doesn't even get to fucking dinner. He gets his feeder who gives him food. Yeah, but he wants his...
You're 30 minutes beyond feeding your dogs.
Yeah, it's the feeding the dogs, and he gets a little bit of treats because he has to take a bit of medication. So the cat is actually whining about wanting medication, which is fine. He needs his medication, you know.
Shouldn't you guys time it in a way where the cat gets fed at the same time as the dogs?
No, they do. No, he does. I'm just saying that we don't give him like a full ass meal. Yeah. At nighttime, he only gets a full tuna can meal in the morning, and the nighttime he gets throughout the day his little feeder giving him drip kibble. I see. Because otherwise he overeats and he vomits everywhere. He stores food by vomiting it up in places for storage for later. Jesus so Christ, like overeat on purpose, and then there's got a feeder to limit his beast appetite, you know. Yeah. Anyways, so the last part is this battery bank is empty. Look at this one, power 255. That's the blades. So I should probably turn them off because they're still spinning. Yeah. So now look at that battery bank. Now it's 255 is down to 1 because the blades it's charging. Because the blades, well, it's not charging. It's just the blades are not using it. It's not charging because the way to charge that one is with the generator bank. And this thing has 6 engine.
The solar panel can't directly charge the battery bank?
It can. It's charging the other one.
Oh, okay.
So I have 2 different setups here. I have one with this. So turn this generator on. So now,
filthy generator, we hate you. We like only modern electric.
So this one's running off of
dinosaur. So there's 1,000. Shame him.
There's 1,000 fuel in here, and it's using 6 watts now to fill the batteries in this bank over here. So these will now charge off of fuel. When a battery bank runs out of power, it just uses the power source that it's connected from. So like if you have a generator bank and the battery bank that's running the blades runs out, you can just run the blades off of the generator. Does that make sense, right? Yeah. And so then the same thing with the doors, except for, so the reason I put the blades onto the generator fuel instead of the solar panel is because there's no turning on the solar panel at night when you want it. You know, it's only, so that's why the solar panel's for the doors, because the solar panel will always recharge the battery bank for the doors. I should probably put the 5s on here and put the 6s on here. though,
all I can
for the
say
batteries.
is Admiral so diligently thought out everything, every system, every
I think
relay.
I think it lacks a switch to like do AB. Like
right.
you know, you need to build
Which
this.
Factorio had all the switching,
Or Minecraft,
all the things.
or Minecraft has their basic AB
Minecraft had it too, yeah.
switches. That's what you can make elaborate.
However,
I can't even make the door open from both sides
so
without the fucking AB switch thing.
What he did with his game in general is so much more advanced and fun than Minecraft is such a piece of shit compared to this game, you know, like.
I like Minecraft, but yeah.
The mining is more used in that game.
In Minecraft, the redstone circuit systems are way more elaborate. You can make pistons and shit and move blocks and like, so I wish that kind of stuff was in this game, because this game is way more realistic and there's way more to do. And in Minecraft, I feel like why make like, so in Minecraft, the only time it was really fun for me was when I played on a PvP server. That's the most important, right? Because suddenly it matters if your house can be broken into and if you've made an elaborate door system.
Yeah,
you know, because
that's actually a big. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
But if you're playing in a Minecraft server without players, without PvP, then those zombies that randomly spawn the skeletons at night and stuff, the creepers, that's such a worthless threat. Why would you make such elaborate elevators and opening trapdoor fucking systems, you know? None of that would be necessary. So you have to play Minecraft on a PvP server. And then what was really cool is that you'd get like a plot of land that would be yours that other people couldn't edit or whatever, right? But so that's why you'd have to make the doors, because the players could still enter the zone. They could just they'd have to find a way to like open your, like, you couldn't just make a basic door in Minecraft for some reason. I don't know why you couldn't lock your doors.
Well,
so they made elaborate block doors with pistons and stuff.
Well, congratulations on your super maze thing here. We could see it a completed form from up here.
Yes, let's see the saw blade spinning.
Hopefully it functions as intended and the zombies don't start chewing through random walls elsewhere, but I have a feeling they might start doing that. What do you think about walling this fucking window off right here? Walling this whole shit
I think
off
this
right
whole door, the fact that they chose this door, you'd rather go through 5 wooden doors.
Point, I think.
You'd rather just go through 5 doors.
Never use these doors. We should fill this shit in, I think.
This whole wall should be filled in.
We'll do that off camera, though, I guess.
Yes, the door should be filled in with concrete. Never use these doors. Yeah, this should be all filled in with concrete. Basically, what will happen is anytime the zombies do not path for this thing... Maybe I should have started...
the next weakest point.
Maybe I should have started it over here. Like, put it over here. Entrance on this side, like reverse the whole thing. So then they come up, you know, like... It could very easily change that.
As long as you wall this, I think as long as you wall this, they will identify this as the...
Changing that part...
Essentially, it's a hole.
Changing that part won't be that much work, and it would still work with most of the way it is, so we might still do that, but...
Okay, alright.
Actually, except for this end part that I did, that kind of fucks it all up.
You have to redo all that. But let's just test it on one horde night how it is with this section walled off, like we're talking about, and then see what happens.
Well, I like the part where the nurse zombie was in there and she's running through and she was testing it, and she was actually running the gauntlet. So
yeah, I was surprised it was actually working.
But she was hitting like. Yeah, so normally if you have, let's say you have a blades trap section, which is the size of this wall, right? Imagine, so look at the surface area or footprint of this Mega Crusher Wall 5000 or whatever I want to call it. If this was this amount of blade traps, but you were not forced to path through it like a snake, you wouldn't make that much contact with it because you'd be through the blade traps before, you know?
Yeah.
So this is what this does, is it forces them to pass through the blade traps in a way that they don't want.
Do we upgrade these to steel, or do we just first see if the concrete's enough? I think they're going to start digging through
Wait a minute. Yeah, I think, well, whenever there's weaknesses, we'll upgrade to steel. Wait, so what about barbed wire, yo? I'm going to test something real quick. I'm making a barbed wire fence in my inventory right now. It's in my inventory. And now the question is, if I put the barbed wire between, does this work? Does that work?
Oh.
Does that work?
Well, they'll probably eventually dig it down, and then this will slow them down significantly. It's crazy.
Do you think that they would walk through it and then be blade trapped as they're walking through it slower?
I think it would slow them down. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, that will be the final contribution to the design. I wonder, actually, can I try?
I love it.
I'll try something real quick. How does the barbed wire fence connect shit work? Does it auto connect? Nope.
I don't know.
It does not. I thought it would rotate on its own or something, you know? Whatever. Something like that. You'd have to do it manually and go along, and then... You can do it diagonally and shit, though. It's like sitting on top of the blade trapper. It's between the walls. The other thing that I fear is that they only have to go through 2 blocks to get through a blade trap itself, because the blade trap is occupying the bottom tier. That's not actually a wall there, so they're being forced to path around with these little stone things, which are only 1 block high, that they would have to chop out to, you know. But anyways, we'll test it on Horde Night. We shall test on Horde Night
next time.
Shit, he's chopping it out. I see. You're gonna fill this all.
Oh yeah.
With wood blocks? No.
Concrete.
Alright, we need to start mixing more concrete. We're out of that shit. So to mix more concrete, do we need...
I handed you 45 blocks. I know it's not enough, but I handed you 45.
Oh, where did they all go? Oh, I have
in your inventory.
Oh, I still have 18. Okay, I could do that.
Oh, you've used some of them? Oh,
I have used up a bunch of them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So up to 3 high, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye nice windows being sealed in. I like how
tiny bit of window
I like how it leaves the top of it. I like that. Yeah, I like it. Alright, that's all I got for now. Very nice, I like it.
This door is gonna become like nothing.
Alright, so to make all of the concrete, we're gonna start using the forges. Do you have stone? How much stone do you have?
Down there I have like 30,000 stone or something.
What?
On me? I have 400 on me.
You have 30,000 stone down there?
I think so. Well, maybe not that much anymore, but it used to be.
Well, so basically, we're gonna go down there, check the stone supply. I have 2 forges dedicated to making cement, which would then be turned into concrete mix. That is the Super Gate Crusher 2000, 8,000.
That was the saga of the Supergate 2000, whatever.